Steel Watcher Titan. He's got a mouthful of a name and he's got a lot of health to go with it. I changed up my party a bit on this honor mode run. I'm running Life Cleric, Wizard, and then Fighter Paladin for this specifically. Spells, since he has advantage on saving throws against all spells, decided to go a bit more melee focused. He can't be surprised, but the other Steel Watchers can, so I suggest taking advantage of that. As far as honor mode changes go, he doesn't get anything new as far as attacks. The biggest difference is the Bulwark Protocol, because he gains 68 plus 14 health instead of 3d8 hit points steering it, and he has 200 temporary hit points, and he doesn't take less than 40 damage from any singular hit. That's pretty nuts. I didn't even try to overcome that. I just decided to let him do his thing, heal it up, and go in afterwards and hope that we could overpower the amount of healing that he was dealing to himself. This happened twice during my battle with him, and I'm not sure what the health threshold is or how many times he can do it. Eventually, he decided to just melee hit me instead of actively trying to heal. So I don't know if 2 is his threshold or if he just thought that melee was the best course of action in that scenario. But if you can think of a way to overcome that amount of damage and get him out of that state, by all means. But from my perspective, it's not necessarily needed. You could go with the Boule strat of just giving him the wet condition and then blasting with lightning spells. He's not weak to it, like I think he is in normal mode. And in fact, he is resistant to fire in honor mode as well, so that's something to think about. But other than that, you can just keep your distance while he puts up the bulwark, so you're not getting repelled by his repelling protocol. You know, you're trying to dodge the Hellfire missiles, which always target wherever someone's standing. And I hadn't fought this guy in a while, so I totally forgot about that. And you could definitely strategize where the Hellfire is going to be a little better. I don't know if I'll put it in, but at one point I tried to see if I could put it out with Frostbolt, and that doesn't work. Don't get hit with the Hellfire Curse if possible. It's going to give you disadvantage on your Strength Dex and Constitution saving throws. So in theory, you're going to be more vulnerable to his attacks than you normally would be. I use all of the Illithid counterspells and then Gale's counterspells against that, though it's really not necessary. Getting hit with that's not the end of the world, as long as you're just sort of keeping your distance and not getting hit by anything during the bulwark in general. There's no reason to really fret over it. His entourage is the same as they are out in the open world in honor mode. They got a lot of health. They explode at a certain threshold. It's around 90 health. I think that the Titan exploded around 110-ish health. I'm not sure what that threshold is either, but be sure to get away from him when he's about to do that. And I don't know if it was because of the hellfire on the ground or what, but I couldn't see the radius of that explosion, so I just got as far away as possible and decided not to take any chances. But otherwise, avoid all of his usual mechanics. Bring all of your heavy hitters, and if you have any ideas as to getting over that overshield, by all means do that, but I've demonstrated that that is not necessary, and you can just overpower his healing as it comes out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.